going on, guys? I'm kind of excited today. I don't know if you can tell because I finally got these in and I've been waiting on it. Also, Demon Slayer. I found out the entire series was on sale for 50% off. So I went ahead and got that. That'll be in Saturday. But another thing, Friday, I can change some of the stuff I hung on the walls and kind of move them over here, which all that shit's in the way. But I'll be moving all that and putting another shelf in so I can have all of my mangas and books and other things that are like more collectibles, like this, which I kind of tore that. But they're going to be put up over there. So in the middle of reading them, I can have them there. Super easy, very convenient to get to. But to get back on track, I wanted to talk about these. These right here particularly because this was a series I loved for a long time. Now, obviously, Full Metal. Full Metal's my favorite. It's always going to be my favorite. It was the first manga series I ever bought. Some of the earliest video games I ever played that was, anime inspired. And like I said, and I've already mentioned, it was what got me into anime. But a good close second, a actual close second, is this. Now, I've been waiting to get this in because it's a series I've been wanting to read for a long time. If you ever watched the show or even played the video games, a lot of stuff gets brushed away. They do have uncut versions, which do meddle in a little bit more blood, a little bit more, roughness. But if you want to see the gore, you want to see the real, like totally gory, messed up stuff, this is it. And the reason why I say that, I'll put it in perspective. So certain things happen in the anime. I don't know the exact ones because I'm not, an anime buff to that degree. But basically, a person gets hurt or something. I think it's a shoulder or something. And it looks like it's able to be brushed off. It's like, oh my god, scuff marks, like they do in the anime. And come to find out in the manga, no, it wasn't scuff marks. The reason why the guy was hospitalized pretty much and almost useless and why it was so cool to overcome certain things is like, this dude had a hole in his shoulder going all the way through. Yeah, that's a big difference. And I like that. I like that detail to it. Now, yes, this is all three of them, by the way, and I haven't opened them. I'm just now kind of peeling everything back. These are going to be stored because I'm still reading other stuff. I want to get to this, but this is super long. Also, I have to be careful taking that type of plastic off. My cat likes to chew on it for some reason. But it's pretty much just like the Full Metal one, which I'm super happy about. It's all 27 of them. I think it's absolutely awesome. I've been wanting this collection because just to see what it was really like from the original perspective. I mean, the anime was good. But for anybody that knows Naruto and knows the problem with it, it's entirely filled to the brim with filler. There's like, 1,000 episodes or something? Maybe not even 1,000. It's a couple hundred, I know. And it's just abysmal. It's full of filler for no reason. And I'll put it in perspective. Let's see, both the original 03 and the current, finished Full Metal Alchemist shows, the 03 and Brotherhood, were both roughly, I think, 60 episodes. And there's only like 20-something, maybe 30? 27 volumes. So roughly 2 episodes per book. We'll throw it out like that. And in this one, there should only be 140 episodes if you were going by the volume of the book size, which still doesn't add up because there's a lot. And I mean a lot for almost no reason. Now, certain things get extended, I get it. But some of them just made no sense. I don't like it when anime tries to keep up with the mangas by doing their own fillers. Now, some fillers are great. It's fine. I'm not saying don't make them. I'm saying it's a nitpick of mine that I find annoying. I don't see the point. Especially when the overall arc, it never changes. It never matters. They get power-ups they never use again. You see abilities they never use again. You see things that just doesn't make sense. Now, I think it's really cool because this one actually comes with a full-color 2-sided poster and a pilot mini-comic, which I assume is, I don't know, something pretty neat. Now, this is going to be basically where Shippuden starts, which I think is really cool. What's on the back side? That's pretty much that. That's the beginning of Shippuden if you've only watched the anime, which I don't down people to watch the anime only. It's fine. And here's the third one, for any and all people that have not seen them. I think it's great. I actually ripped it already trying to get it in here. Now this one also comes with a mini comic and exclusive full color 2-sided poster, which I may actually get put up on a actual frame. There we go. Everything's shaking. And there's the rest of them. Actually, that looks really cool. I like that. That's really neat. And there's the 2 little ones. It'll be a double-sided poster. I'll go ahead and take this one out. See what it looks like. A little bitty, but yeah, I can definitely. Oh, that looks way better. Oh shit! I look like an idiot. Let me go ahead and get this. All right, so it's like that, and this side's way cooler. I like it. That's fantastic. I never got to own stuff like this as a kid at all. So as an adult, I'm just spending my money like a child. I've had people actually commenting, telling me to grow up and stop spending money on stuff like this. But that's my newest addition to my collection of anime, manga, whatever you want to call it. Because I've also been buying anime. I do have the Dragon Ball Z collection finally, which is something I've always wanted. I had some that were rips that somebody gave me on a flash drive. But owning it, having the physical media, I've said this time and time again, cannot be beat because physical media will always trump digital because digital can be taken away at any point in time due to licensing issues. I'm butchering that word. I'm keeping that in. Go ahead and make fun of me. But basically, I've been gathering collections of stuff I've actually wanted since I was a kid because these are book series that I can read in 20 more years because they are almost timeless. There's something to collect and be able to watch, read, and be able to share with any future generations. Anime is just like any other media. It has changed throughout the years, and I'm glad that I grew up in some of the change because anime has gotten better. Certain ones are a little iffy. I don't like a lot of that, I'm trapped in reincarnated shows. That's me. I'm not saying they're bad. It's not my thing. I think there's too many of them. And especially a lot of the shows with super long, exaggerated names. Used to it was just a joke, and now it's become quite the norm. So that's weird. I have to admit, that's weird. But if you like them, by all means, I'm not making fun of you. Enjoy what you enjoy. Don't let anybody ever tell you not to enjoy any media you like. But that's another thing to say. I'm trying to grow my, comic books, collection basically, which that's what that is. It's Japanese comic books. I don't care. Everybody gets real sticklers like, oh, it's a manga. Some say manga. You're a stickler. You're going to get pissed regardless. But I'm just going to say they are Japanese comics. Come on, let's be real here. And I like that media. Comics are really easy. They're sustainable. You definitely get a real simple image. I mean, you get to see what the creator wanted, not just so much verbally. And I'm not downing books. I actually have a collection. I'm getting another shelf to put all my books on that are, non-comic book format. But these are the type of things that I like, and I will continue to, collect and probably share with you guys if you feel to click and want to see what it looks like. Like, been on the fence. Is that what it actually looks like? I mean, these aren't unboxings. These are not reviews. These are things I want to put in my collection. And I think they're really interesting and they're good stories. Same thing with Full Metal. I have it right now sitting on my nightstand or side table next to my recliner for when I'm playing Call of Duty and we're on intermission or waiting for a game to start. I can, hit a few chapters or a few pages, stop, bookmark it, play, pull it out, read, play. Simple stuff. It's really easy to be able to go through those. And I'm now pulled them back out. I'm trying to actually read them and get fully caught up and then try to go on the next venture of another anime. Like I said, I actually have Dragon Slayer, which is actually the newest manga that I did buy, which it was stopped in 2020, I think. But it's going to be really cool to find that. It's going to be in a chest that's this wide. It's like 27 volumes as well or something. So it's going to be about as big as the Naruto box set 2. It's going to be wide and all that. But it's going to be really cool to actually get to read it because the one thing I have to give the show is it is almost as fast as what the actual anime or the manga is. So it's going to be along the lines of probably about the length is going to be that of like Full Metal, which I think is great. That means it's going to be short, sweet, and a pretty decent story. Because that's one thing I've heard, some people think Dragon Slayer is just a real simple story. Simple doesn't make it bad. It just means it's simple, something easy to grasp, and then you got all the action. I mean, they definitely put the budget just in the fight scenes, which is terrific. It's fantastic. It's a good balance. You have an easy-to-follow story and amazing, amazing fight scenes. Yeah, I thought I would share this with you guys because this is actually definitely makes me happy because it was a higher purchase than what I would like, but at the same time, it was worth having saving the money up and getting it and be able to read it. Now I wish I could have read it originally, but I'm impatient. I think as a kid, I would have hated waiting for those issues to come out, and now I get to sit down and binge watch it or read it. because it's also going to be quicker reading it than trying to rewatch the whole show. Because you need a whole grid. If you don't know, you need a literal grid of like whatever, a whole list of, you know, these are all canon, these are all filler. Hey, you might want to watch this because this filler is like got a flashback of some canon, you know, this, that, and the other. And sometimes they sprinkle a little bit of canon parts in it when they don't need to. But basically, yeah, that and Bleach is like just overabundance of like filler for no reason. But that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.